one of the things I would recommend for those of you who are into game pickup dating is don't go for the text. Don't go for the, hey, come to me, here's my address. What I would recommend that you do is give a phone call, not a text, give a phone call, all right? Don't have her come to you, go get her, all right? You want to go ahead and take control of the situation and lead the interaction. If you leave it up to her, a text is really not secure, and leaving it up to her to come to you is going to be not your best move. You want to go ahead and make a phone call, go ahead and pick her up. That's going to be your best bet. For those of you that don't know, I'm slated to leave for the Navy in 2 weeks. March 16th is my ship date. However, I've been having second thoughts about potentially doing a career in sales, which is what I did for the past year or so, a few months out of last year, and was highly successful in doing so. The career in the Navy would be slated towards IT, specifically doing networking as a cryptologic technician. However, that requires a year of schooling to go through and 8 months stationed in Pensacola under restriction. Now, given those restrictions, I wouldn't be able to necessarily do game like I want to, because there'd be a high probability that I wouldn't be able to leave base at my own will, and then I would need a base pass or a leave pass, which would only be available once you achieve a certain phase. Now, you could look at short-term versus long-term. I would be making more money when I transferred my skills to the private sector. However, the sales short-term would be more enjoyable because I'd be doing what I enjoy. What's up, man? However, there's always going to be a give and take. There's always going to be short-term versus long-term. It's just going to depend on what you want to do at this moment in time versus, what your long-term goals are. And so for me, short term, I would definitely get more enjoyment out of sales just because I'd have more freedom to do game. However, long term, I'd probably make more money doing IT, but it's a question of, do you go for the money or do you go for the enjoyment? It's a close call. I'm having second thoughts about going back into sales. So that's where I'm at currently. As of what I've been up to, mostly it's been working. I just turned in my gun and my badge, as well as my credentials for parking pass and my HSPD 12 for the facility that I'm working at. And so given that, now I have a lot of free time, which enables me to pursue whatever type of activities I decide, which one being going to the beach, picking up a friend that I met today on Tinder, taking her to the beach. I'm trying to think of her name, but it was hard to pronounce. I believe it was Kanyina, Kanina. I don't remember exactly how it went. She's from Fayetteville. She's 33, and she possibly may be able to go to the beach with me, depending on if she's able to find someone to take care of her kids. So leading up to March 16th, I've got time on my hands to do reading, to do working out, to do game, and travel if I choose to. Which I'm going to be taking advantage of those opportunities now that I have them. I must say, it feels nice to have some facial hair coming in. The job that I was working required me to shave daily. one of the post requirements was that we would be clean shaven while we were on the job. Unless, of course, you opted to get a shave waiver. Some did, some didn't. It just depended on the individual. I myself chose the honorable route and stuck to the requirements. Some of you may be wondering, why Navy? Reason being would be the Navy offers you the opportunity, and I'll catch you guys later.